Hello everyone, welcome to another Pars tutorial video. Today we are focusing on ruler number 61, Fresh as a Daisy. Now this ruler makes a really nice floral motif and it's really simple and easy to do. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to sew the whole length of the channel from one end to the other. So we've put our foot down, our needle down, we've got our hand placement on the side of the ruler so we can sew the whole length of the channel. And when we get to the end, we are then going to go back to the central point. We will keep returning to this central point, so you can either do it by eye, which is what I'm doing on this video, or you can make a small mark on the material so that you're always returning back to that central point. Once we get to the central point, stop with the needle down so we can then move the ruler round. So we are going to use the scroll lines here so we can match up the patterns. So what we've done is with the scroll line here, we have just, I'm going to highlight this in a second, what we have just sewn, we are placing underneath that scroll line. Okay, so once it's all matched up, so we've got two scroll lines, one for each side. Once it's all matched up, we're going to continue sewing. So we're going to sew from the center point to the end of half section, and then we are going to sew the complete section again all the way back. Okay, so I am doing the full pattern here in this video as Fresh as a Daisy, but you could just use that half section to do the half shaped floral design, just to match it up a bit of variety, and just some variety to the ruler. Okay, so once I've got to the end, I'm going to return back to that center point that we talked about. Okay, and once we get back to the center point, stop with your needle down, and then we are going to reposition the ruler again. Okay, so each time we've completed some more sewing, we've got some more scroll lines that we can use to build up the pattern. So we can always put what you've just sewn underneath the scroll line, take a few seconds just to adjust it to make sure it's in the right position that you're after, and then we just start sewing again. Same process again, from one side all the way back and then back to the central point. Okay, so I feel like this ruler, it's really good to make a nice statement piece. You can mix it up with different thread colours for the same piece, and you can just make whatever designs that you feel like doing. Therefore it can be different each time. Okay, so we're just going to continue that same thing, that same pattern that we've been doing until we have done all the sections of it. Okay, so we're always returning to that center point. Okay, and as you go along, like I said before, you've got more and more scroll lines to add up. So it's just going to keep you on track with the pattern so it's all nice and precise and exactly as you want it. Okay, so this is the last section, okay, that I'm going to do, and therefore you just need to make sure, as well as under the scroll lines that we've talked about before, that the end section meets up with the first section that you sewed earlier on, just to make sure that the pattern's complete. So you can see here, I'm just going to go around that top corner and I'm just going to go over that last bit of stitching there, which will complete the pattern, and then we're going to go back to the middle. And then I will show you what the finished design looks like. So it's very quick, easy and simple, this one, but it gives a really good effect. Okay, so that is our Fresh as a Daisy ruler. Enjoy.